technical difficulties. No, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Music's up?
No, it's not from your laptop. It's not. Is it coming from your laptop?
No, no.
Okay.
There's no sound coming from here.
No, that's okay. It's gone now. Gone?
Maybe Ion was controlling it from another dimension.
It could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, thanks for bearing with us. The first mantra of the night is Sita Ram. So Sita is the spiritual energy of the divine, and Ram represents spiritual strength. So this mantra is an arrangement of those names. Jaya means all glories or all victory to, and so by chanting these different names in this mantra, we're calling out for spiritual strength and the protection, spiritual energy. So please join us.
To the newcomers, what is the Kirtan call and response if they don't know?
Yeah, so Kirtan is a call and response type of meditation. So there will be one leader, and then as I finish the mantra, everybody will respond with the melody, and we go back and forth, and in doing that, we absorb ourselves more and more and become engaged in the Kirtan. Sita, Sita, Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Everybody. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Everyone, with your heart. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Together, one more time. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Together. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Together with your heart. Sita Ram, Sita One more time. So now we'll move on to our wisdom talk section. And today's speaker is Brajeshwari. She's a pillar in our community as well as a practitioner of bhakti for many years. And today she'll be speaking on the topic of Holi, which is an ancient festival of colors and tradition. So we'll shuffle around the front here and get ready for our talk. Should just be able to go forward with that.
Okay, thank you.
If all guys, if everyone move a little bit further, so other folks are coming, they can see this.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hare Krishna. Please, I feel nervous because Bradley said such nice things that are not true. So, but I'm here, and they keep bringing me up here. So, we'll see what comes of it today. So before I start, anybody who has been my student of any course knows my style of lecture. I dread having to just talk. I like interactive questions, conversations, answers. There are no wrong or right of any of those. So please help me in this. So Holi, has anybody heard of that? Holi? Anybody? What do you all know? Bunch of colors? Anything else? Any history behind it? It's usually a symbol of the spring coming. We're releasing all of the winter blues, right? Letting go of the past. And so there's one very specific and special thing with Holi, and that is that everybody comes together in that. It doesn't matter who you are. You see people in the Holi festival of all different varieties of life, with all different varieties of colors, having a celebration. And, you would think, oh, what a mess. It's a big old party with a bunch of colors, but it brings something really beautiful out of it every year. So people who tend to have this experience enjoy it because they see a bunch of art, which I call life. So please, let's enjoy some of the secrets in the unity and diversity, specifically with Holi, and how we can relate to that. And so, embracing our real identity. Who are we? Who am I? Right? There's so many differences and variations to it that when we are in situations where, you feel that you don't belong, it's kind of scary. It's kind of nerve-wracking. There's not a lot of openness, maybe some guarded hearts for that because, you might not feel that you are valued, or there's not a lot of people who are the same. And so my intention in these lectures, or this lecture at least, is to embrace your individuality, specifically in spiritual life. And so when people feel respected, collaboration usually begins, right? How do we get to that? And that's being present in these situations, being present. If you start by being present in any situation, it sets the tone for safety, and it sets the tone for being more receptive and accepting of things and people. And that replaces defensiveness or division when it comes to anything, really. Most things, I'll say. So, usually, especially in these forums, we have grounded presence that reflect what we call sadhu sangha, which is a sacred type of association that allows us to build heartfelt connections through song and dance, food, interactions, usually interactions with different people all the time. So every time I've come to Mantra House, I see so many new people. I see people who return. And we all do the same thing every single time. We sing, we dance, we eat, we talk, all of it. We listen. And some people come back. Most people actually come back. I see a lot of returning faces. And then they bring friends. You know, people hear about us. It's always something new, someone new, and all different varieties of people. So that is what sadhu sangha is. It's a more deep connection. It does not divide people by their outside influences, nor their bodies, nor anything that we could consider as a label within ourselves. It allows us to associate in a more deep connection with the practice of chanting and dancing to our mantras. And so, association means that we're honoring each other as expressions of divinity. What does that mean? What does that mean, right? By allowing us to express our own selves, our own individualities, it allows us to build bridges to connections rather than create barriers for happiness and acceptance of others. So connection begins with presence. So, holy is a living metaphor. As I've said before, obviously we have tons of colors, right? These colors all dissolve when you're throwing them around. So you start with a couple packs of colors, maybe you get all packs. My son tends to love all the colors and he throws them at everybody, right? But, you start with, one or two colors, you start with a blank canvas, and then everybody's throwing these colors at you, and it turns into a dissolution of colors. It's a whole bunch of colors. It's not one specific color. You'll never see a holy, at least I've not experienced a holy where there is one specific color that was thrown at everybody. There is always a mixture of different colors. And then what does that end up being, right? A big old mixture of color. There's no one color. And so it dissolves, as a metaphor, it'll dissolve your false ego, your identity. You come in as a blank canvas. You might come in having an affinity or, be gravitated to one color, but you won't escape all the other colors that come to you. So you don't have a choice. It dissolves all of that. It allows you to release yourself from the past. You might want to stay clean and holy. Oh, I feel for you. Right? It creates unity from all diverse paths. Many of these colors create one canvas. So everybody who's getting all these colors thrown at them, that's the pictures you see in Holy all the time. And it could be any single one of us, and everybody will know exactly what we did or where we were every single time. And so it reminds us that when we come together with joy and intention, labels soften. And so it simply means showing up, with openness and engagement fully. And so when that happens, there are no specific roles that have to be played at all. Just experiencing. So, has anybody heard of the material world? Does anybody have an idea of what that means? The material world. What is the material world? Yeah? Yeah. That's a good question. That's a good answer. Anybody else has an idea?
Focus on materialistic things.
Materialistic things.
Truth, oneself.
Yeah. Focusing on materialistic things except for that's not related to yourself. People tend to agree with that definition. Anything else?
It's where senses go.
Senses. Okay, yeah. Our senses. That is where our senses go. That's how they're developed. Our senses are developed for the material world. And so the material world is what we would consider division. And so we'll look at material world in a way that shows division versus holy, which is unity. And so material consciousness are external labels, right? So it's a symptom. That's what we call false ego or ahamkara. And so when your identity is rooted only in external labels, then that's when you run the risk of separation. And what happens when you get separation? What does separation mean to you in this sense, right? If you hold on to something and then you separate from it, is that a joyous thing?
Anxiety.
Yes, anxiety. Is it fun to be separated? From things that you hold on to, at least. It's painful. And so that causes anxiety. Exactly. And so what happens is much of that division for over-identifying roles and titles, it surfaces tension, it surfaces division. And so that's when misunderstanding grows. So devotional consciousness, though, or holy unity, it restores your vision. It's just like the rain. So it's equal to all. The rain cloud doesn't choose specifically who it's going to rain on. In any body, it could be a human body, it could be an animalistic body, it could be a plant body. The rain doesn't choose. And so with that grace, it flows equally to every soul, regardless of their role or designation. And so holy offers a counter image, just like the rain, and it shares the challenges and opportunities that affect us all, which creates common ground that's beneath the visible external surfaces. And so, just like the rain, it allows problems to grow. Nobody is outside of that for anybody. So the rain could cause a flood and could cause root rot to a tree. That's a problem. The rain could cause us to trip and fall and injure our delicate human bodies. Or the rain could destroy a bird's nest. The rain is there for everyone. And so when we look into that scenario and we understand that everybody has to deal with their human experiences and there are no shelter from preventing each other from having that, then we all have some commonality. And so there's an activity. Is there the bowl? We're going to do an activity. While they're passing out the papers, there's going to be one label and a pen you're going to receive. I'd like you all to take that and really reflect on an identity that you have for yourself. And write it down on the piece of paper. So once you get your pen, think of an identity that you have. You can write 2 identities.
We can write 2.
He had 2 labels. You can write as many identities as you want on the piece of paper. You can have 1, you can have multiple. Some people label themselves, they have so many things, right? Example for me, I could say I'm a mother, right? I'm an American. I'm a veteran. I'm a businesswoman, right? I'm a friend. I'm a daughter. I'm a soul. I'm an alien. There's so many identities. So you can write one, you can write as many as you want. Really think about it. Hold it close. Ruminate. Is that identity really special to you? Right? Everybody has attachment to their identity. There, I wrote one too. I'll participate as well. So then I'm going to walk around, or somebody will help walk around with a bowl, and we're going to come and collect these identities. Walking around, you'll just place your identity nicely, gently in the container. Thank you. I'll put mine too.
We lost you and they have two more identities.
Perfect. So many identities in here. It's amazing, right? Kind of touched on this earlier. So now I have one big old identity, right? Can one person have one identity? Can they have multiple identities? How can we tell, right? Especially when we're all together. So many varieties of people in here. Seems like a lot. I don't know how many people are in here, but it's almost full. I could pull somebody out here. Let's see. Like this. So one said, I'm a son. Who else is a son here? Oh, there's a lot of sons. Nice. Who has a son? Yes. So within our differences, there are also similarities and multiple different variations, right? I'll keep this here for later. And so, allowing us to put our identities in this little container for now, let's think about, what does that mean? When I was born, were you a son? Were you going to have, or was I going to have a son, right? Before I was born, was I a daughter somewhere else? In the future, do you think I'll be a daughter again? Where does that identity go when you are done with this experience? What do you take with you? So, when we are placing assumptions on people, with that question in mind, you think other people think about those questions? I be thinking about these questions all the time. Like, where did I come from? Who am I? Right? A lot of people don't have the time in the everyday hustle and bustle of life to sit back for a minute and take a breath and be in a room full of people who we all know are very different, and think about, what's the commonality of this? Can anybody think about the commonality you could find in a container full of identities? They're all different, and I'm sure that they're all the same. What's a commonality that we have by seeing a visual like this? I don't think a lot of people think about that on an everyday basis, or even when we're interacting with people, in our everyday lives, right? There's some commonality that we all share, but what is it? So I touched on it a little bit. We do have a shared human experience. I say shared human. The last example that I had was showing the rain that gave distress to all. So the rain doesn't really discriminate about what type of existence you are experiencing. The rain is there for everyone. But let's go into the human experience for now. And so humans share the universal experience of what? Change. Sometimes change is good. Sometimes change is great. Sometimes change is scary. Gain. You know, when we gain something, that's amazing. It's a change. Loss. Inquisitiveness or wonder. Right? Aging. Birth. We all have universal experiences. That varies, of course. And that helps tailor some of our identities, right? Obviously, being born doesn't help, with tailoring everybody's identity, we're all born. But then many, many different things in our human experience tailor to what our identities end up falling into. But before that, what were our identities? And so, understanding that everybody has many different human experiences and that they are going on for their daily basis, for their whole lives, really, we should understand that we should be accepting universally everybody's differences. These experiences cause us to see the world in such a way and give us many, many things that are specifically strengths, right? The world's not this extremely, extremely dark and terrible place when you look at it as things that give you strength. And so everybody has their own strengths in this world based off of their human experiences. That makes them special, right? It gives you your identity, right? Many, many things. And so when you don't feel that your identity is something that is seen, or you don't feel that your identity is something that is valued, because it could be completely, completely different from what you see or hear or acquaint yourself with on a daily basis, it can be something that causes you to feel defensive and guarded. And then when you start feeling defensive and guarded, you look at other people in that way, and they start feeling defensive and guarded. And then that causes more division, and it causes more pain, and it does not give you hope at all. It puts you in a situation where you're not able to get anything done. There's no commonality. There's no success in whatever you're doing. A lot of times people don't even know what they're supposed to be doing. Find somebody who is, completely different than you and put them in a room. You're not going to want to be around that person, and that person, you're probably going to feel like they're not going to want to be around you. And the only thing that you guys probably had to do was find out how to turn on the light in the room, right? You could escape the room by turning on the lights, but you're with somebody that you don't want to accept, and you don't figure out what the common cause is. So you're in that dark room with that person who doesn't understand you, and you don't understand them. That's the problem of the material world. We all have differences, and we all have experiences that cause all different types of variety of life, all different types of talents, all different types of intellect. And, those that feel that their intellect don't fit in the mold where, other people, there's no way that there's a common goal there. There's some type of separation, some type of distraction that leads you away from the final product that you're supposed to be doing. And so, we should be accepting. Accepting diversity softens your heart and allows others to feel both the joy and the suffering that's interconnected with the human experience. We all enjoy, we all suffer. Is that not true? If we understand that, then you can understand that it's a spiritual strength by accepting the diversity. And it's rooted in love. And so regardless of background, everyone experiences life. everyone. And they understand that these changes, loss, uncertainty, anxiety, growth, opportunities, those are always, always going to happen. And it's always going to change, how people see the world, or what they can offer to the world. And so we should understand that. What can you do? What can I do? What can we all do to help the human experience through what we can offer? And so, spiritual reality, oneness without the same. Usually in any type of spiritual platform, a lot of the times, in the back of your head, you're like, oh, this is some type of path. We all have to be like this. I was in the military. And so when I thought about spirituality, I would think that you would have to be militant, consistent. And that could be scary, right? What does it mean to have your own individuality and spirituality? What does that mean? Because that is the crux, that is the cream of spirituality, is to have your own individuality. We're all individuals. You can't have everybody doing the same thing. That's not spice of life, right? And so, it doesn't mean to erase your individuality, spiritual practices. It does not mean that. It means to embrace your individuality and to understand others' individuality. So each soul is eternally unique, but we're connected in the same source. We're connected to the same source, just like the many rays of the sun, right? So when the sun rises and the rays hit wherever the sun rises, how many rays of the sun are hitting? So many rays of sun, And in one angle you can see something here, and the other angle you can see something completely different there. Up there you can see a rainbow. There's a whole bunch of rays of the sun, right? And each of them are individual and different. But one source comes from one source. And their mission is to do what? To shed light so that you can see something. So all different types of rays in the sun, serves the same purpose in their own way. So love requires relationship, and relationship requires distinction. And so diversity is essential and not something that is coincidental or accidental. Unity does not require uniformity. If you are on a team at a job, the most high-functioning teams are the ones where the individuals share a purpose, they share a mission, and there are multiple different people who can do multiple different things to enhance the product that needs to be done, right? So, at least for my job, I have to manage some people. So I'm like, I know that you're really systematic. I'm going to have you here. You're the visionary. I need you to do this. You're really creative and you're really good at consulting with people. You have really great interpersonal relationships. I need you to go out and do this. You're really organized. I need your project managed. There's so many things that we can do to offer and get a wonderful product. Instead of thinking, you know what? No. Everybody does the same thing, and I expect you all to do exactly the same in this specific way. Does anybody function like that? Is that something that is realistic to anyone? Has anybody had to work in a situation like that? Was it successful? Tell me the secret. I'd love to know.
I'll tell you the secret of it.
And so, it strengthens and it creates more unity because you appreciate these things that your teammates are doing. Something that, I probably don't have myself. I know this. I have some things. I know I don't have some things. I can appreciate the meticulousness of somebody because I don't have it. I can appreciate the interpersonal connections that somebody's able to have because I don't have it, Or the outside of the box thinking, I don't have that. And so these things create stronger unity because we are all working on the same purpose in your way, in your own way. And so that's what we are, the human experience. We're all individual personalities who are completely unique and different. and we are all here to experience and work on one thing together. So, unity is strengthened when differences are respected and not erased. So in some of our Vedic Shastras, this one, Sri Upanishad, mantra 6, says, Yatu sarvani bhutani atmani evanu pasyati sarabhat bhuteshu chatmaman tato na vivyujaspate, which means those who see everything in relation to spirituality or divinity, who sees all living entities as equal, never hates anything or any being. That's a summary, not a direct quote. I.e., we are all a part of a team that are filled with unique individuals who have their own specific job to complete in the group project. Right? Y'all ever been in a group project? We have a group project, everyone. And so, everybody has a specific job in that group project. And we have to complete the group project. Right? And we're going to do that. Every single one of us, every living entity is going to do that in our own unique and perfect way. And so, diverse abilities are harmonized when we offer it to a higher purpose. So, just as holy, the beauty comes in many colors, spiritual communities flourish when individuality is offered in devotion rather than competition. Offered in devotion rather than used as a resource as well. Cooperation and tolerance is a daily spiritual practice. And so when we align our strengths toward that shared purpose, diversity becomes more of an advantage than anything that's a hindrance. So like Holi's many colors, it forms a single celebration and usually a single color. Collective success emerges and contributions are valued more and intrigued more. So, in this material life, where we hold on to many, many, many external identities of ourselves based on our experiences and based on basically our human experience that we live, we should remember one thing, that there is much more to you than this. There's much more. What does that mean, right? There is much more to you than this. You're driving and you're late and you tried so hard. You tried so hard. You did everything right? And somebody in a car next to you cuts you off. You're like, and then not only do they cut you off, right? Because, they don't just cut you off. Then they start going real slow. And then you're just like, you're angry now. You're honking your horn. And then they're just like arguing back and forth to you. And it ruins your whole day. Everything went wrong after that. Your project failed, and then you got yelled at by somebody who was out in the street because they were hungry, and then you didn't want to give them $1 or something. And then, all this stuff is happening. I burned my rice. I just, But I'm doing this thing every day. These things happen all the time, and many different variations of these situations happen on a daily basis, every day of my life, every day in the human experience. But when my human experience is done, all those situations, all those experiences, what does that mean? Do I take these with me? Does that create my next identity?
No.
Where does it go? Right? And so to hold on to these things, it's painful. But then it also could lead to attachment as well, which, when you leave, that's painful as well. So there's more to you than this. There's more to you than these external labels that we put on each other. I was something else before I became a mother. I wasn't born a mother. I wasn't born a veteran. I wasn't born into a lot of the things that I've labeled myself here. And when I leave, I don't know if I'll be a mother. or a veteran in my next life. If I carry that with me, I don't know. And so, here's some helpful tips on how we can integrate this into our daily routine. Simple pauses are really good, right? So, before reacting to things, we should create a space where we're more present. Presence leads to understanding, and it leads to a better, more harmonious way to engage in situations that are happening. So then you prevent yourself from harmful outcomes. So situations are happening, and you find yourself feeling very emotional in whichever way. Take a pause, breathe before you respond. In anything, judgment, just responding, take a breath. Create a space that you can actually see things very clear. Ask yourself, what is the shared human need in this situation? You find yourself in adverse situations and you're wanting to defend yourself, or you're wanting to react in some type of way. What is the need to do it? Is it going to help you in your complete life? Is it going to help you in your spirituality? And then also adding the thought that you are more, or there's more to you than this specific moment. There's more to you than this specific moment. Have you ever heard of situations where somebody reacted to something and then a sequence of events happen, right? So let's say it's a bad sequence of events. And you think to yourself, if I had known that all of this was going to happen, I would have just turned the other way, right? So, there's more to you than this moment, and it helps shift the conflict. It helps open your eyes, which will allow you to see better and be able to solve the conflicts that are happening than to internalize and just react to it. That's the material world. It's a big old place where you can have a whole bunch of reactions. So, adding the thought, there is more to you than this, will reflect and hope you open your spiritual vision, and you can see beyond the behavior of the human body living this human experience, and see and understand that there's a soul within it. All right? So, Holy ultimately reminds us that connecting is a choice. Moving forward, we should acknowledge the roles that we play in this life. These are the labels that we have. Those are roles. Those are the roles that we play in life. Let's all attempt to make a conscious effort to remember that we have deeper selves as well. What are you beyond those roles? And understand and embrace unity so then it can grow. And then when people act or they offer you anything, you should understand that they're doing that with some shared human experience or purpose. So we're all in this together, everyone. All sharing the same experience. Thank you for listening. Now, I did have the bowl of identities. If anybody would like to pick up their identities, please feel free. If you feel it's up here if you want. Any questions, realizations, anything for me? No?
I like the suggestion of taking a breath before reacting.
Yes, yes. You can see by being able to hold back and relax, then you are putting yourself in a situation where you can see the situation for what it is. A lot of the times we don't hear from the other person. So you can listen, people are listening, but you don't actually hear them. And because you don't hear them, that person doesn't feel seen. And because that person doesn't feel seen, emotions rise. And because emotions arise, the whole conflict starts. When in reality, say like love languages, right? Somebody can say, oh, you didn't do all these things, and somebody's like, I just wanted a hug. Because you're not seeing the person, you're not listening to them. You're you're not present. So, yes, thank you. All right, and so I think now we're gonna shift back, right?
Yes, we've got 2 more Kirtans tonight, but in the meantime, while we all switch and get prepared up here, let's all stand up and do a little stretch. All right. So breathe in, reach up, and we'll say a little mantra with it as well. So as you reach up, say Haribo. Haribo. Okay. Breathe out and in. Haribo. One more time. Haribo. Excellent. Let me get back to.
You can play cartels.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this because I got
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. It's cool, these guys are little notes and stuff.
Yeah. This is ions from the last thing. Ethan, do you want to play harmonium?
I don't know the chords to this one, so I'm not good yet. Thank you. Unless you know the chords.
I don't. I have no idea.
Haribo. Thank you, Mujashwari Didi, for that wonderful talk. Very inspiring and informative. I had this big whole thing I wrote out that I was going to talk about, but I think that I'll just let the mantra kind of speak for itself, and I'll give just a couple words on the mantra specifically. These names Govinda, Gopala, Nandalala, these are bhakti tradition names. So bhakti is the yoga tradition of love and devotion, and yogis since ancient times who have practiced actually various kinds of yogas continually return to meditate upon these names in this sound vibration. Govinda means one who gives pleasure to the earth, to the cows. If you know anything about this tradition, cows are a pretty important part of it. Gopala is a nurturer of the cows, also the senses too. We just talked about the senses being engaged. Sometimes the senses are outward into the material, but sometimes these same senses can be used for spiritual upliftment. Radhe is a feminine spiritual name, and it goes in tandem with Govinda and Gopal. And these last names, Nandalal and this might be a tongue twister, but Vrishabhanu Nandini. Yeah. These are both names, childhood names of the divine. And they both actually have a little bit of a flavor to them of fatherly love. Right? So Nanda is a father in the tradition, and Nanda Lal is like the son of the father. Same thing with Vrishabhanu, is also a fatherly name. And Nandini is the daughter's name. So perhaps if you want to meditate upon fathers and mothers while we chant these mantras, or divine fathers and mothers, or divine children, or just the divine, it all works. All right? Govinda, Govinda, Gopalananda Lal. Govinda, Govinda, Gopalananda Lal. Govinda, Govinda, Gopalananda Lal. Govinda, Govinda, Gopalananda Lal.
say Radhe. Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Radhe, 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 Radha Shri Radhe. Radhe Govinda, 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 Radhe
All right, let's keep that going. So this next mantra is called the Maha Mantra. And it is 3 words arranged in 16 ways. So if you repeat after me, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. All right, you're all experts now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone together, one more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. One more time, all together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo. You all were ecstatic. All right. So thank you all so much for joining us tonight. And a special thanks to everybody who made this event happen tonight. We have Samriddhi, Surbi, Rasavati, and team, Sangit, Sanal, Vita, and Umesh. Thank you so much to all of us. Up on stage here, we had Vishwambar on Mridanga and leading the second Kirtan. We have Dom on the tablas. We have Katie on vocals. We have Ethan on kartal and vocals. We have Jasper on the bass guitar. We have Brajeshwari leading the talk tonight, which was so wonderful. And I'm Bradley, led to Kirtan tonight. All right, so we have some exciting events coming up. This Sunday, March 8th, we have Sunday Sun Salutation Yoga. So come by and learn some yoga poses and energize your morning. And events are listed in our page, which you can scan a QR code at the end here. We also have Intro to Leading Kirtan, which is led by our wonderful friend Ethan here. And so you learn basic techniques, melodies, rhythms, scales, all of that great stuff. And you can scan a QR code here for more info. Also, Friday, March 20th, we have something called Beyond the Mat. That's movement, art therapy, and creative play based on ancient wisdom for modern minds. We also have the Festival of Color, which is held at Redmond City Hall. So Holi, which Rajeshwari was just speaking about, you can come and experience that in person. It'll be a very ecstatic event. And next Saturday, the Saturday after that, Saturday after that, and the Saturday after that, we have Kirtan. So please join us, and you can scan the QR code here to join our WhatsApp community and find out all of the fun events that we have going on throughout the week. And now to our most anticipated event of the night, the food. That was this last one. Yeah, I explained. Yep. Okay, so some logistics for getting the food. We'll enter through this wooden door here, through the hall, and then come around where you first entered the studio, and we'll all line up and get our food and have a seat and enjoy. So thank you all so much for coming tonight.
If we can go to the next slide. No, there was the holy slide. Yeah, this one.
Yep.
Yeah. So tomorrow there is a holy celebration in the Redmond City Hall. Today you heard the talk on the holy. So if you really want to play with the color, you are most welcome to come. It's a free event. You all can come. There will be food and a lot of folks and music. Yes, you are all most welcome.
And logistics.
Oh.
Yeah, I just explained that. Yeah. Okay, so now we can all exit through the door here, down the hallway, and then circle back around.